Hey everybody, welcome back to some more Persona 4 Golden gameplay. And I gotta tell you right now, I'm completely lost. I'm completely lost on this mystery story. It's really hard for me to keep up with what's going on when they have all these big Japanese names involved. All the people uh, that are involved, all the names. I don't know. All I know is that now we know that there is more than one person involved. There's a killer now, and Namatame was a good guy the whole time, and we have to figure out who the bad guy is. We gotta gather information or something. We're talking to all the people around town. That's what we gotta do today. Gotta talk, and hopefully it doesn't take too long. Hopefully I find out right away. There's no people here. No people here. Hey, you two. You can't Fox, be careful on the bike. Okay, yeah, the fog is dangerous. Be careful. There's something you want to ask. What is it? I asked about the incident that occurred in the spring. Yeah, I know it. But I just saw it on the news. Did the victim's ghost appear or something? Hey, don't be rude. Sorry, we don't know anything. Maybe ask someone else? Okay. I know people dislike romance or dislike gore, but not everyone dislike. Oh, she says the same thing. Maybe I should see a movie. What is it? I asked about the incident. Wow, I never heard anything about that. Maybe I saw it on the news. If I did, it was a long time ago. I don't remember it. Okay. Everyone's in a lovey-dovey mode. Well, I've got a news flash for him. The cinema is not your makeout spot. Oh, it's Christmas this month. No wonder a butcher shop is busy. Christmas, huh? Oh, can we help you with something? Asked about the incident? Thinking Inaba, I think I heard about it. Yeah, I think I saw it on the news. Or did I? Inaba. Huh? I hear the steaks are good in Inaba. Okay. Can't be happy without money, but even if you have money, you can't be happy without love either. Which means I need a man with money. She says the same thing. Hey, will you do me a favor? I'm doing a taste test. I want someone to speak back from the lake. You already did this before. Faint taste with eggplant on the sweet red bean. Just says the same thing. Wonder if there was a reason for this fog to decrease in the ocean's temperature. In that case, I have to let him go soon. He'll be alright without me. Someone better will come along. There's something you want to ask me? I asked him about the incident that occurred in the spring. Incident spring? Did something happen then? I'm sorry, I don't remember. You'll have to ask someone else. Worthless. I'm talking and reading really fast, so it doesn't take too long. And I realize I'm not making a lot of sense when I read. I'm definitely skipping words. Can I help you? About those murderers. The incident last spring, I still wonder what happened. It was a pretty big deal, wasn't it? I'd almost completely forgotten about that. Wow, I must be getting old, huh? What is it? Murders? What are you talking about? I explained the incident involving Saki and Yamano, the female announcer. Did all that happen just last spring? Wow, it seems so long ago. Who's gonna remember something that far back anyway? It's your problem, man. It's always gotta be some kind of biological weapon. It's a conspiracy. You know who I heard it was? Junes. Yeah, that's right, Junes. The country of Junes is staging an all-out attack on Inaba. Junes is a store, not a country. It becomes some art. Oh, this strange fog puts the pilot light. It puts out the pilot light from the forge. That's unforgivable. This fire is what allowed me to stave off the cold and the elements from invading my art studio. If I have to close my shop down in the middle of the winter like this, how am I supposed to make a living? That's not very helpful. I've been feeling poor recently. You need to be careful too. The fog, there's something about it that just gives me a bad feeling. Hey, listen to this. Rosette came and spoke to me. This is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. I asked her for an autograph and what type of guy she's into. Anyway, what do you want? I'm sure you can see how busy I am. About the murders. Didn't they capture the suspect? Put a lid on that case. Are you gonna ask? Are you gonna ask questions? Good. Now go away. I'm very busy talking to Rosette right now. Rosette, stop talking to this guy so I can ask him questions. When I was around about City too, but I'm surprised how many people actually remember him. They're all like, oh yeah, that guy in the bear suit from Judas. But nobody has seen him yesterday or today. He's loved by so many different people. Where the heck could he have gone? Even if someone's been killed, everyone just forgets it so easily. But rumors that they hear from friends and TV get remembered for a long time. Why is that? It's been a while since the first two incidents. Do you still think there'll be anyone who still remembers them? A little while ago, they said that the suspect had been caught. It was in the newspaper. That was Tamatame-san, right? I remember seeing him from time to time. How horrible! It really does frighten me. I don't recall seeing anything strange, any other strange people. Also, I'm sure he's the culprit. Is it true that there was no suspicious individuals? Perhaps I should ask someone else about this. The fog is clearing, even though there's a horrible cold. What do you want about the murders? I can't remember something that long ago. Calling one suspicious. There wasn't anyone like that in this town. I even know you. You're the kid who's staying at Dodgeman's house. Does that mean I have to go back? I've got a different question that I can ask now, so I'm going to go back to Okina City and see if these people say something different. Doesn't look like that's the case. Yep. Okay, they were saying the exact same thing. What are the chances of person I need to talk? Oh, here we go. I'm calling him suspicious. Suspicious person. Oh, I can't think of anyone else from this town anyway. The person? No, I don't think I've seen any. I mean, this is a pretty small town. Wouldn't you say if I had, I'd be pretty sure I'd remember. Information on what happened before we entered the TV world. You know about that first murder. I wonder why it happened. Let's ask around and gather as much information as we can. I'll see you later. I tried talking to this old guy earlier, but he didn't even see me. What with the fog and all. The guy just ignored me and walked off. I know it wasn't personal, but I kind of hurt. Stupid fog, hurry up and go away. Listen to me, we're calling us. No, I don't think I've seen anyone suspicious around here except for you who's interrupted my conversation with Present. Dimp! About bugs. Girls chasing me around this morning because I can't play Super Nintendo. Since all I hear from everyone is poison, poison, I've got kind of freaked out too. I wonder where I could buy a gas mask. I need to get one. Everyone else has one already. Me, do you recognize me? Why am I outside? When I'm at home, I just see more news about the murders. I thought I'd stay out here and watch the sunset. Of course I'm going to be watching TV when I go home anyway. Even then, I can't see the sunset because of all this fog. I hate it. It's so depressing. Do you have a question? It's a small town. If there was anyone suspicious, there would be rumors going around all over. But at least I haven't heard any news on rumors like that, so I'd say there's no suspicion. You gotta be more careful when taking your motorcycle out on a foggy day. I wish. Motorcycle, motorcycle, motorcycle. Motorcycle. Motorcycles! All he cares about. Okay, we didn't get anything here. Looks pretty thick today. Thanks for stopping by to talk to me about that lamp. You don't have to go out of your way or nothing. Nobody down here at all. My daughter was in an incident. On top of that, it was a hit and run. Nobody could tell what kind of car it was because of all the fog. This is horrible. Thankfully, she wasn't hurt too bad, but she was right, wasn't she? That fog is dangerous. I need to start letting everyone know. The fog isn't clear enough, is it? Isn't that just a little strange? My wife is all business as usual, but I'm a little worried. You need anything? We've had a lot of people come to our store, but I can't say anyone was particularly suspicious. Sorry. All I remember is that something happened. I know it was pretty shocking, but what can I say? A lot of time has passed. Murders, now you mentioned that the town was all abuzz last spring, you remember, don't you? We've seen a strange person, I don't know. Out in the country, if there was anybody strange walking around, everyone would know about it right quick. Where else can I go? First we should retrace our steps, that would be the simplest way. Saki Kunichi and Mayumi Yamano. There should be a commonality between the two. Surely there were some witnesses, any scrap of data could be useful no matter how small. Yeah, the incident last spring? I don't remember anything that long ago. I'm going to be studying for college entrance exams next year, so I've got no room for useless information like that. Now that you mention it, my friend was saying she saw someone. I think she's just wandering around the shopping district, so why don't you ask her? Someone told you I saw a suspicious person. Oh, that. You remember Saki Kaneshi, don't you? You know, she passed away a while ago. She told me that Namatame person came to her one day and started spouting all this craziness. Something about the TV. I wonder what that was all about. His relation to Saki? Hey, I don't know what you're implying, but you got it all wrong. Saki was a good girl. It's just that people misunderstood her. She must be referring to the time when Namatame tried to warn Saki. It seems the thing about Namatame making advances on Saki was a misunderstanding. Okay, so what do I do now? They didn't tell me where to go. No clues on where to go next. I explained about the incident involving Saki and one of the people of last spring. Well, that seems long ago. I was gonna remember something that far back anyway. A while ago, she told me. Great. Now I don't know where to go. God dang it. Alright guys, we're gonna save a bunch of time. I'm gonna look up who I need to go talk to. Persona for Golden 1205. Persona for Golden 12. Whoops. 12. 5. Talk to the shopping woman at Shopping District North. Ask female student in Juness. Ask female student near the bookstore. Talk to everyone in town about the murders if they see anyone suspicious. Eventually, the team will meet up at Aya's Chinese restaurant. Talk to everyone in town about the murders. So we just have to run around and talk to everybody about it. Again. Run around and quickly talk to everybody. I'm talking to everybody. And nothing is happening yet. Help me! What do I do? I just talked to everybody. I didn't talk to all my teammates, I guess. Oh, another Marie poem. Something is written on it in a horrible script as if someone wrote it with their offhand.
Release yourself! Release yourself! From desire, from impulse. Logic and rationales are excuses for the weak. Release yourself! Your heart's voice, your internal scream. In exchange for a lost voice, grab hold of your proof of life. Never let it go!
Jeez!
What is this?
What is happening to me? Why is this here? I put that on my pocket. It doesn't make any sense. It's gotta be. Hey, don't read that. You would consider it scumbag? Why would you do that to my heart's boy? No! It's not my heart's voice. Hush now, Marie. You need to release your impulses. Please do it somewhere else. Shut up! It's just...
Huh?
impulses. Please. I will never let this go. Stop reading my stuff. Oh, weird. Whoa, you came. That's why I thought, okay. I was just thinking of you. You've been to a lot of places, huh? Memories are really something. Just thinking about them makes me happy.
Thanks.
Because of you. I'm okay without my old memories. My memories with you are more important. Huh. That was unexpected. Thing. I guess I'm not talking to the people in the shops either. Maybe I should do that again. I'm gonna have to look up a different guide, I think. Alright, there we go. We have to talk to her again. Met up with my friends after finished gathering information.
I'm seriously pooped. This stuff's a lot harder when you don't have a badge to flash. I walked around all day and didn't hear anything good.
It was the same for me. There was absolutely no talk about the case whatsoever, let alone the true culprit. Ditto for me. Actually, in my case, I kept getting bombarded with questions and couldn't get them onto the main subject at all. The killer must be pretty good to have pulled this off without being seen by anyone in this small town.
What should we do?
Well, one steak bowl, please.
That's not what I meant. But then again, I guess we might as well take a break. I'll have a crab and egg fried rice.
I'll have roast pork ramen with extra noodles.
Now that our tummies are full, let's share what we learned, even if it wasn't much.
Talk. Yammer, yammer, yammer.
So, to sum up, there really was no new information. The end?
The police had an unusually large number of officers in their initial investigation of the first two incidents. To find facts that even they overlooked would be difficult indeed, now that over half a year has passed. There wasn't a single report of suspicious persons being witnessed to begin with. Miss Yamano had ardent fans, whereas Saki-san didn't, but otherwise the conditions are the same.
You know, every time I tried to ask about the case, everyone ignored me and kept ranting about the damn fog.
Yeah, that or the Midnight Channel. I asked around about Teddy too, but no one's seen him. Gee, I wonder where he could have gone.
Do you have anything, Naoto? Any new, deductions?
Without any new data to work with, there isn't much I can do. But there must be someone in town who meets all the criteria for this case. The killer must have a connection to both Saki-san and Miss Yamano.
Well, if there's nobody suspicious throughout the whole town, and we haven't missed anything, then it's gotta be somebody who isn't suspicious. Somebody hiding in plain sight.
As well as be in a position to observe our actions periodically to some extent. Finally, it must be someone who could approach Senpai's house without arousing suspicion. I need some fresh air before I give it more thought. I'll be outside.
Just sitting here won't help me think. I'm gonna go outside too. Gonna go outside and hit on Naoto.
It's snowing. No wonder it's chilly.
Ugh, it's freezing out here. Maybe this'll help clear my head and get my deductive muscles flexing. Hey, is it snowing? Too bad the fog's so thick. The snow just gets lost in it.
Must be something that's overlooked. It's urgent that I get over this roadblock. I must already have the clues I need.
What's the matter?
I should go over everything I know one more time. The culprit had some sort of connection with both Mayumi and Saki. And judging by the warning letters, the culprit most likely knows about the other side and what I did there. It's highly likely they also knew that what Namatome was doing and stood back to watch. Who would know all these things? Another oddity about the case is that there were almost no witnesses. Both warning letters seem to have been delivered directly to my house, but no one saw anyone suspicious. No one unusual was seen around Mayumi, Yamano, or Saki Kunichi either, despite the police dispatching an unusually high number of officers to perform a thorough investigation. There must be someone in the small town if it's all the facts. The person who seems to be the most likely culprit is... Yosuke, Chie, Yukiko, Teddy, Kanji, Rise, Naoto, Dojima, Ryotaro Dojima, Nanako Dojima, Toru Adachi, Haru Namatame. I don't know who this guy is. Where do I know these names from? Ugh. They're next. Mayumi, Saki, Kenshiro, Mitsukubo. Um. Hmm. Adachi. Where was Adachi? Isuzu Hiragi, Noriko, Kashiwagi, Hanako Otame, Ai, Ebihara, Koju, Daisuke Nagase, Hanako Kuroda. Toru Adachi. The problem is I don't remember the first names. Is Toru Adachi the same Adachi we know that is with Dojima? It couldn't be Dojima. It's like Dojima wouldn't hurt his own daughter. Toru Adachi. Adachi is always spilling the beans. He's always been around us. He's always talking about the case when he shouldn't. Like he's giving us clues. If I only look at the circumstances, I can't completely rule out the possibility. Adachi may have been able to keep an eye on my actions. He would have been able to approach my house with ease, and he knows the area well. Thinking about it, I encountered him many times while investigating the case, yes. I learned much about the police's movements from Adachi. There is no exact reason to doubt him, but something is bothering me. I talked to them about
Huh? What about him?
Detective Adachi. A member of the police force. That is an interesting approach. It would certainly explain the lack of witness reports. It's the same reason no one ever reported seeing Namatame's truck.
This is a small town, so everyone must have known who he is. And since he's a detective, people definitely wouldn't have thought of him as being suspicious.
In fact, he could use his position to his advantage and hide critical information.
Huh. Well, if you think of it that way, I guess it's possible.
But what would his motive be?
But we're talking about Adachi here, right? I mean, really? Adachi? He's your textbook lousy detective. Are we really on the right track here?
Actually, regarding Detective Adachi, I'm not sure how to put it, but there's something that's been bothering me about him for some time now.
Yeah?
Perhaps it's just my imagination, so I shouldn't speak too...
It's cold. I think we've cooled down enough here. Let's go back in.
Adachi-san? That can't be. I mean, he said he came to escort Miss Yamano and...
Yeah?
What? Was he at your inn when the announcer was staying there?
When Miss Yamano was staying at our inn, the media were swarming all over it. That's when Adachi-san arrived, saying he'd been assigned to guard her. He told our waitress that fame could be rough.
Guard her? He didn't spend the night there?
Huh. I wonder if he knew Ms. Yamano.
I don't know about that, but I heard he did call out to a girl in my class. I found out this afternoon. But I thought, you know, that's just how cops are. So I didn't think it had anything to do with the case.
Detective Adachi also questioned Saki-san, the one who found the announcer's body, on numerous occasions. I heard it was because there was so little information about the case at the time, but it's certainly unusual to question someone with as strong an alibi as hers multiple times.
Then you think he had something else on his mind?
And that something is what connects those two victims to Adachi-san? Come to think of it, we've been running into that guy a lot.
Yeah.
In all sorts of places.
Exactly.
And every time he'd tell us what the police were doing before saying, "Oops, I said too much," and clamming up. Was that all to throw us off the trail?
It would be no problem for him to drop that warning letter into your mailbox either. Not to mention the fact that he can destroy any evidence that might point to him.
Various peculiarities have begun to cast a suspicious shadow upon Adachi.
Then, is it really Adachi-san?
Seems that way. We need to confirm it, though.
This is still only a tentative theory. We should work to confirm it as soon as possible. This is Naoto Shirogane. Something has occurred to me about the case, and I'd like to get Detective Adachi's input on it.
Ooh.
Huh? The transport? It's right now? Right, I see. Thank you.
What was that about a transport?
Detective Adachi is headed to the hospital to prepare for Namatame's relocation. We must head there at once.
Uh-oh. Things are moving quickly now. I'm getting closer to the truth. To the truth.
Huh? What are you guys doing here? Hey, do you know where Dojima-san went? They told me he snuck out of his room again.
I assure you, we've made it clear to him several times that he needs to stay put, but he keeps going off on his own.
Jeez, with Namatame finally relocated, I was looking forward to going home.
So, he's been relocated. I've been wondering. You seem to be in a terrible hurry to get him out of this hospital.
Huh? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we can't leave him here with Dojima-san and Nanako-chan around. Didn't you guys think so too? Hey, what are you doing here anyway? Nanako-chan's room is in the other wing. Don't you think you should leave before Dojima-san finds you? If he catches you, he'll start pestering you again.
Adachi, where's Namatame? There's been a lot of noise today for some reason.
Dojima-san, what are you doing here? Namatame's already been relocated. I was looking for you so I could tell you that.
You did what? Who authorized that? There's still more I need to ask him about.
Give me a break, Dojima-san.
Those first two murders have been bothering me. His motives are shaky and his alibi is rock solid. We closed a lot of loopholes on the basis of his testimony. But that part's still nagging at me.
Is this more of your detective's intuition? He's already been relocated. It's no use hassling me about it. And you kids should really get home too. You're gonna get in the way of police business.
He seems pretty agitated. Very uncharacteristic of him.
What's gotten into you today? It's odd to see you taking work so seriously.
Yeah.
Come on! I'm always giving 110% when it comes to the job.
No, you're not.
You should get back to work too, Dojima-san. Your current assignment? Get better as soon as possible.
What are you all doing here?
We came to confirm something with Adachi-san.
I should question Adachi. Oh no. Do I? Fudge. Oh, Namano vanished. Foggy's interrogation?
Why wouldn't I question her? She discovered the announcer's body. But she didn't know much about it, so I only talked with her once or twice. The time the announcer went missing? I can't say for sure offhand. It's not like I saw her or anything. That was months and months ago, too. My memory's kinda hazy that far back. Was that all you wanted to ask? Well, I hope it helped.
Is there something I need to ask him? About the warning letter.
Warning letter?
The one that was delivered to his house. It's in police custody now, correct?
I don't really remember.
How convenient.
Hey, what do you mean you don't remember?
Oh, getting called out.
I gave it to you to take down to the crime lab for processing. You're telling me you forgot?
I'm sorry. Your accident was right after that, and what with one thing and another, it sort of slipped my mind. Besides, that thing was just a prank, wasn't it? Jeez, what are you asking me all this for? For crying out loud, what's this all supposed to be about? Dojima-san, you really need to get back to your bed. That's why your wounds aren't healing. And you all need to go home right now. Do you have any idea what time it is?
He's sweating.
I'm going back. I need to get to the station and report in.
Just one more thing, please. We know for certain now that the first two murders weren't Namatame's doing. Someone else killed them. Adachi-san, do you have any idea who that might be?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
'Cause we think it might have been you.
Leave it to Kanji to just say it outright.
What? That's ridiculous! We already know Namatame's the one who put them all in!
What did you just say?
Uh-oh.
Put them all in. What's this putting them in business? Do you know something about the method behind their murders?
Yeah, he does.
Don't tell me that all that talk about TVs and whatnot from before was...
I see. Now I finally understand. To tell the truth, Adachi-san, I've been fixated on something you once said. Before, I didn't know why, only that it sounded a wrong note to me. Do you recall when I read Namatame's diary? At the scene of Dojima-san's accident. At the time, I said, even the victims who survived and were never released to the public are written here. And in response, your words were, wow, then that settles it. How, I wonder, would that settle anything? At the time, the police had no idea that there had been other attempted murders related to the case. You had no reason to say such a thing. After all, there are countless examples of people disappearing for a few days. Yet when I read the list of names, you raised no objection. Odd, that. What do you say to that, Detective Adachi?
I don't know. I said I'm busy!
Wait, you son of a bitch!
Meanwhile,
Adachi!
Doji...
Ah, damn it! Adachi!
Poor Dojima. Powerless. He jumped on the TV.
What the? I swear he ran this way.
He jumped on the TV. Just jump on the TV.
Damn it! Where the hell did he go?
He's on the TV.
Did you find him? I contacted security. Nobody's seen Adachi, and there's no record of anyone leaving this area. So he must be still in this ward somewhere.
He's on the TV.
He's still here? But we looked! We didn't find him anywhere!
That bastard.
Dojima-san? For heaven's sake, what are we going to do with you?
Sorry. I got carried away.
Do you even want to get better? If you keep this up, there could be lasting damages. Have you forgotten how much trouble it caused you last time?
You're right. Sorry. You've got to find Adachi. I need to square this away with him. Please.
No problem.
He hasn't left this ward yet? I don't think he would, but could he have...
Obviously.
Yeah, I think so. If he's the killer, he can go through, right?
You mean he went in through here?
We searched every inch in the direction he ran off. There's nowhere to hide. I don't think we could have missed him.
He was cornered. It's highly probable that he escaped there. If he does indeed turn up on the other side, that should prove beyond a doubt that he is the true culprit.
Damn. So I guess we were right. What do we do now?
Let's go tomorrow.
I think it's too dangerous to go in from here. We're not 100% positive he used this TV, and on top of that, we don't know where it might lead. Let's go in from Jeunesse like always. It'll be fine. So long as we're ready for him, we'll crush that jerk in one strike.
The extremely suspicious Detective Adachi. Taking another step closer to the truth. I am so glad we're getting somewhere now. Uh-oh. Teddy. This seems that I've come to the Velvet Room in my dreams again, but something's different this time. I don't see Igor, Michael, or Marie, only I see Teddy. Teddy's sitting there not noticing my presence.
Where am I?
Hey there.
Sensei? Why are you here? I see. How mysterious. There are so many things I don't know about. But I did realize something. I've been thinking all this time about who I really am. But I couldn't find the answer. I was no one from the start. Humans live in the other world, and shadows live in this world. From the beginning, that's all there was to it. I was just a shadow in that world.
Everyone's worried, dude.
You're always so kind, Sensei.
I wouldn't say I was being
I figured
kind.
something out.
I was saying everyone's worried and you're worrying them. You need to get back here, you schmuck.
That day at the hospital, I realized that I really can't do anything. As soon as I thought that, I lost consciousness. Then when I woke up, I was inside the fog. Shadows can't stay in the human world. They aren't allowed. I walked and walked, but there was nothing all around me. Just when I started thinking that I couldn't go anywhere, I heard the noise of a car. And then I was here. I remember lots of things now. My world is a place shaped by human thoughts. One day, a shadow living in that world awakened to human emotions. But humans and shadows are completely different entities. So he made himself forget that he was a shadow. He wanted to forget. He wanted people to like him. And that's how he came to look like this. I really am stupid. What the other Teddy said before, in the end, it was all true.
He's referring to when we fought his shadow.
No matter how much I search for myself, I have no self. There was no me to begin with. I'm just a shadow that took a different form so humans would like me. It would have been better if I had never remembered, but I did. I'll probably turn back to a regular shadow soon. Oh yeah, Sensei. One day, when you meet Nana-chan in heaven, apologize for me.
He doesn't know that Nana-chan lived.
Tell her, I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. Tell her, I'm really sorry.
You saved her, you know?
Huh? Really?
I told him about how Nanako came through.
Nana-chan's. Wow, that's wonderful. I'm so glad. Glad that I could at least hear that. My heart feels so much lighter now. I'm starting to feel sleepy. What a strange place. It feels so soothing. It's not like my world. Something just feels so nostalgic about this place. Could this be your dream world, Sensei?
I was just thinking something like that. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Uh-huh.
Something like that.
But I wonder why I met you here. What am I supposed to do now?
Come home. You can stay here, let's move on together. What does that mean, let's move on together? I'll pick this one.
Yeah, thanks. No matter how hard I think, there's too many things my little brain can't understand. But I do understand one thing now. I'm glad that I met you, Sensei.
Max! Dun, 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 thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. The genuine bond shall be your eyes to see the truth. It was no bond in the ability to create Hellel, the ultimate form of the star arcana. You can now fuse Hellel, the light bearer. The light bearer. How nice. Evade electricity. I don't need it.
But I have to get going. This is your place. It doesn't seem like somewhere that I'd be allowed to stay.
I just said you could stay. It's my place.
Goodbye, Sensei.
My place. Oh, I know. Teddy's gone. Iger, Margaret, and Maria are sitting there once again.
It seems the words in your memory weren't the only things you summoned here. This is a room for guests who have an ego that can be nurtured. Shadows, mere fragments broken off from the ego, have no place here. The water's strength has moved a single stone that had stopped, returning it once again into the flow. Very interesting.
He has a meaningful smile on his face.
Well now, it's about time we departed once again. This vehicle is still on its journey. There is no reason to tarry here for long.
Tarry.
Margaret?
We're ready to go. Let us depart.
You are every inch the guest I had anticipated. Now it's time for you to return. I am even more intrigued now as to where this is all headed.
We'll be waiting for your next visit. How did it go? Did you find Teddy?
No, and no one's seen him either.
Ugh, that annoying little furball. Just when we're at a turning point in the case, too.
We have no choice. Let's pursue Adachi for now.
How do we get back, though? Only Teddy had the ability to let us back.
Whoa. Look how dense this fog is. It's gotten even worse than before.
What the? There's this malicious aura everywhere. It feels completely different from the last time I was here. I think we'd better hurry. Give me a sec to try finding Adachi.
Does this mean both this world and ours are getting messed up?
Our glasses work on the fog on the other side. It can't be normal. And I heard more people are falling ill because of the fog. I wonder what's going to happen.
I sense him. Adachi's definitely in here.
Are you serious? Which way?
Hold on.
So he did come to this side. Well, that settles it. There's virtually no doubt remaining that he's the true culprit. Once we capture him, solving the mystery of this world and the rest of the case can't be far behind.
Then maybe we'll find out where Teddy came from, too. Man, where is that bear anyway?
Well, I can say for sure he's not here. And I know Adachi is here, but I can't track him down myself. Gee, Ted, why aren't you here when we need you most?
This place.
He's back.
I see. I came back. But it really doesn't matter. I'm completely useless. Nana-chan, I'm so sorry.
Teddy? It is you, Teddy. I heard your voice. You said, hang in there. I heard my big bro and everyone else too.
Nana-chan! Oh, hold on! I'll get the doctor!
It seems she's asleep again.
Nana-chan told me that she heard my voice. She heard me say, hang in there.
It could be that her frankly miraculous recovery was because everyone's voices reached her. Even unconscious, people are capable of hearing others' voices.
My voice. And theirs too. Everyone.
In any case, there are too many things we don't understand about her condition and what caused it. We're doing our best, but it's difficult when everything about her illness is a total unknown.
Unknown.
Well, if anything happens, please send for me.
If I'm an unknown being, then the way I can change is unknown too. So all I have to do is make them not unknown. Nana-chan's doing her best. Sensei and the others are probably fighting now too. I'm just a shadow, but Nana-chan cheered up when she heard my voice. So what if I'm just a shadow? There must be something I can do. I can't just give up thinking about things. That's why I came back here. Right, Nana-chan?
Teddy's strong will that allowed him to accept the overcome his weaknesses or awaken the heart's true power. What is that thing? Kentucky Doji is transfigured into Kamui.
Right. I need to get back to the others. Hang in there, Nana-chan. I'll be back soon.
Freaking took you long enough.
It's no use. I can only tell that Adachi is here, not his exact location.
Rise-chan!
If only Teddy was with us.
Didn't he say his nose is practically useless now? And could he even help us find that bastard?
Nope. He'd be no help at all. But he was always there to support me whenever.
That bear's a loudmouth, but he's nice to have around. He's always so full of energy.
He's lighthearted and always optimistic.
I'm alright. I just got a little dizzy. The fog's so dense, it's hard to see through it.
Why don't we call it a day? It won't do us any good if you collapse.
I agree. If Rise-san became fatigued, even if we found Adachi, our capacity in battle would be reduced.
Not that it matters. We'd still whoop his butt.
Moreover, it's almost nighttime. We should return to our world for the present.
How? Can't return without Teddy's exit. What happened to that whole shtick of the game?
Damn it! We came so far to run smack into a dead end!
I know he's in there too. What's wrong with me? My powers are completely useless. Teddy?
You little... Where the hell were you?
I'm sorry.
You idiot! Bad bear! Bad! You're so late! Who do you think you are?
Rise-chan? Are you faking?
No, stupid!
Sorry. I want to help you all again.
You know how much trouble you caused, you dumb bear? Where the hell were you?
I'm sorry. I figured out a lot of things. Stuff about me and that world. I wanted to tell you all.
We listened to Teddy's confession, since he finally understands who he really is. That he's only a shadow, and that he was at his wit's end, and he was able to come back to the world.
A shadow? You mean you're one of those things we've been fighting?
Yup. Just like the ones you all know about. Shadows are suppressed human thoughts given form. Everyone has them inside.
Wait, you say you're a shadow, but you didn't attack us. And you kept telling us from the start that you wanted to bring peace and quiet back to that world, right?
But in the end, I was just an ordinary shadow. Nothing special about me at all.
What? The fact that you were able to do what you did makes you special.
I did everything I could until now to try and make my world peaceful.
You don't see any other shadows looking like you.
But instead, the weird fog started seeping out into this world too. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. If I really was special, then maybe...
It's no big deal. I mean, we weren't expecting much from you in the first place. And about you being a shadow, we pretty much figured you were something like that anyway.
Huh?
What?
What are you saying? Here I am pouring my heart out to you, and you say you thought I was something like that anyways? No normal person would think such a pretty bear could really be a shadow!
So what's the problem with being a shadow?
It's true that you may have been born that way, but you now possess the power of persona. A shadow is suppressed power. Once controlled by the ego, it becomes a persona. Doesn't it follow, then, that you must have developed an ego? Whether the ego masters its shadow, or the shadow awakens to its ego. The only difference I see is the order in which the process occurred.
Oh, Teddy's practically human then.
I'm the same as humans?
You keep trying to figure out who you are, just like all of us here. You can't do much on your own. You really aren't that special. See? What's so different between you and us?
Thank you! I'm so glad I met you guys!
The rest of us were pretty much a group of misfits to begin with, too, right? You fit right in, man.
I beg your pardon? Who are you calling a misfit?
Isn't that just you, Senpai?
Hey, that's not something a detective would say. Or an idol, either. Gee, stop crying, will ya? Now's not the time for that.
Yeah, we gotta go and find the freaking Adachi
While you were
map.
gone, we figured out who murdered the announcer and Senpai. It was Adachi.
Huh?
Huh?
Dachi? That total goofball? Whoa! I didn't notice at all. Looks like I'm pretty blind to that sort of thing. But you all know him. If you can't find someone like that, I don't think I can help you.
Like I said, we're not expecting much from you.
Well, the main thing is, it's hard to get pumped about this without someone nice and fuzzy around.
Yeah, what Kanji said.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
All right, now that the band's back together, let's take it from the top, starting tomorrow.
It's been a while, but I'll do my best to look for him too. Leave it to Fuzzy.
We'll take another step to the truth. And so I'm going to start fresh again tomorrow. We all decided to go home for today. Thank you for watching. Just so you know, there was a point in this video that I edited and cut out because there was a lot of me running around trying to figure out who to talk to. I think I'm going to edit the video a little bit and cut that out just so there's less of that me doing nothing bit. And I'm thinking about, I think the next video is going to be a little bit different. I'm not 100% sure I'll be able to have time to do it though. Let's just say it's going to be a little intermission video, but it's still going to be Persona 4. I don't want to give too much away, I want it to be a surprise. Click the top left of the video, top left, to go to the previous episode, and top right to go to the next episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you found it entertaining.